Okay, in the previous few videos, I've been talking about problems, I've been talking about opportunities, but now I want to talk to you about solving problems systematically. Hi, I'm Joe Murphy, and we've been talking about problem solving in the past several videos. Now we want to have a system. So whenever I ask a person or ask a company or a team, do you have a systematic problem solving approach? Problem-solving approach. People look at me like I've discovered the new world, or I'm attempting to go to a planet that's not in our solar system. They don't know what I'm talking about, in other words. So I want to talk to you about you must have a systematic problem-solving approach to fixing problems. And I'm going to give you a simple one that everyone should have. You can expand upon it, but you need to make it part of your organization, part of your culture. Number one, the first thing before you do anything, whenever you get a problem, you don't ask who did it or why did this happen. You get people to define it. What is the problem? What is it exactly? And this is a key word, exactly. Now, when I go in to teach classes on this, or if they've got a problem that they're trying to solve, when we go through this, you'd be surprised that the number of people, and this is going to be like a boardroom or a conference room, sitting around the table, when you ask what the problem is exactly, it's amazing how many people see the problem or the challenge differently because of where they sit. Not because of where they physically sit at each table, at the table and the chair they're in. It's because of whether they're in finance, whether they are in sales, whether they are in marketing, wherever they're sitting in the org chart or what they're responsible for, they have a different perspective. Now you're going to go, of course, but we don't actually think about it from that point of view. So when we ask the problem, what is it exactly, and we go around the room, everybody has their different perspective, and you got to get it. Now, one of the biggest things that I do when I do for clients, and I had to just go through this exercise, is we get on a whiteboard, like this one, and we write out the problem on the whiteboard. What happens invariably, somebody gets up. I got to put IT here because IT's always got a seat at the table nowadays. Somebody's grabbing the magic marker from your hand and they want to address it from their perspective, which is good, because if you can't solve the problem and you don't have a good understanding of what the problem is, you're going to solve the wrong issue. Now, I want to also pause here. Do you use a systematic problem-solving approach to all your problems? The answer is, I do. Now, do I involve all these people in a room to solve a problem is your next question. And I'll get into that in the next video. Thanks for watching.